Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to explain you one of the most important features of JavaScript, that is async and await. So you must know about it. So what is async await? Simply put, async await is a way to write asynchronous code in JavaScript. So you may not aware of what is synchronous or asynchronous. So let me give you a quick idea about synchronous and asynchronous. So synchronous means, so JavaScript is synchronous language. It means that first JavaScript interpreter will execute the line number one, then line number two, then line number three, and so on. So JavaScript is a synchronous language, but we can asynchronous means we won't wait for a particular line to get executed completely. So we can move to the next line. So we can asynchronous in JavaScript. So here, let's go to an example. We have this function, heads data function. It is returning a promise. So simply saying that this heads data function will take 3 seconds to complete. So I have wrote the logic like that. So it will take 3 seconds. 3000 mean 3000 milliseconds here. Okay. So let's handle the promise first without async or await. So I'm going to uncomment this. You see here. So first, this fetch data function will get executed. It will take 3 seconds and it will return the promise, the value. What it is returning, this promise is returning this data fetch value, right? So then when data is available in this then function, we are logging it in the console. Yeah, right. And we have this another console log after this this line. Okay, so let's run this code and see what happens. You see, first this line get executed, and then and this data fetch is console logged, right? So and you have, if you have noticed, this part took 3 seconds to appear in the screen, right? So it is not, the second line is not waiting for the uh, fetch data function to complete its execution, right? So what we have done now is we have handled the promise without async or await, but let's see the same thing with async and await. Okay. So you see here we have another function. Let me uncomment this. And you see, I have a function, but I have added another keyword before this function keyword, which is async. By adding this async keyword before a function, you are making this function an asynchronous function. Okay, so here inside this, if you see, we have this fetch data which takes 3 seconds, and then after this console log the data. If we don't put this await, it will go to this console second line immediately, right? But what is data? We will have nothing in this data because the phase that function will take time, but JavaScript is fast that it will move to the second line. It will give you error or undefined value, right? So we are adding this await before this phase data function so that it will wait for this phase data function to completely execute, right? So after completely it get executed, yeah, the value it returns will be stored in the data. That is the this string will be stored, right, in this data. Then we are console log this data, and now we have this. We need to call this main function actually. So we are calling this main function, and also let me uncomment this as well, and let me clear this and run this. You see, first this get executed, and now the data hits get executed. But uh, it took 3 seconds again because it's asynchronous. It is not waiting for this function to complete its execution. It goes to the second without completion of this main function. And when the main function is completely executed, the value or its uh, its console log statement is appeared in the console, right? So this is the concept of async and await. I hope you found it helpful. So I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.